Good morning, guys. It's me. It's your boy, Ebenar Smith, aka Smif. That's SMIF, period. And I'm back again with another video for you today. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about modeling and acting schools, the cost of them, if it's worth your while, are there benefits to attending these places, what happens after you graduate. All right, so stick around. This video should be very informative. It should be great for you. So sit back, enjoy. Okay, look. So first things first. The number one question I used to always get as an instructor was, "Is this place a scam?" My honest answer to that was, I will honestly tell people, as long as I'm here, it's not, because I'm going to give you everything that I have, and as long as I'm giving you all of me, it can never be a scam. Okay. Now I can't speak for other instructors. I'm sure there's some great ones out there, and I'm sure there's some subpar ones. However, the reality of it is, these places, it's on you to do your research. Okay, if you have great instructors and they're knowledgeable and they're teaching you things, the information that the schools provide is legitimate. I mean, I can tell you that much. But it's information that you can find online if you wanted to do your own little research. But everybody, your own strength and your own weakness. So everybody isn't good at like self studying, I guess I would say. So if you're one of these people who's not good at doing your own research, then sure, go in there and you can learn the industry. Because like I said, everything that they are teaching you, it's legitimate stuff inside the books. They're going to provide you with materials. Basically, they're going to it's water. They're going to lead you to the water, and it's going to be up to you to drink. However, this is what I say. Before you go into these places, it's up to you to do your own research. You have to look into it. You have to read reviews from former students. You have to you have to know what you're talking about. Don't go in there expecting to sign a contract and be a part of the agency. It doesn't work that way. It's not an agency at all. These places are schools. And what are schools in the business of doing? Some people would say educating people, but schools are in the business of making money. Schools like this, I should say, just like colleges, the for-profit colleges, they're in the business to make money. So, of course, they're going to ask you for money. All right? So, with that being said, you have to already understand that. So, yes, it's going to cost you money. These places, depending on your level of income, it can be considered, pretty expensive. I mean, if you got money like that, like money just sitting around, and you can spend, $2,000-$3,000, then by all means go for it if you can afford to do it. But if not, then you may want to consider another option. Different options are like, YouTube. There's plenty of people. Myself, Wendy Elaine Wright. I can't think of her name right now. But my point is, there's so much information out there that you can totally go out, do your own research, find out what it takes to be successful in the acting, modeling, singing industry, that you don't need to spend that type of money, right? Not out the gate. However, I do highly recommend taking workshops with, refutable people with name, like reputable names behind them, people with some type of clout. So take acting workshops, far cheaper option. You're not tied into a contract or anything like that. You can take the classes that you want and learn from those and move forward. Now, going back to whether or not these schools are a great idea or if it's worth it, I would say for kids like preteens, it could definitely be worth it. Teaching them self-esteem, things of that manner. If you're bringing your child in there, I wouldn't bring my child in there with the plans that I'm starting their acting or modeling career. No, I think it's a great place to bring them in to help them practice that, and to help them build up their self-esteem, because I've seen it more times than I care to count, where really the parents are living vicariously through their kids. And the kid's not into the class. They don't want to be there, but mom and dad, "Oh, my baby's so cute. He's going to be a big star. Oh, my God." And the kid doesn't want it. So parents, don't force your children to do things like this. Now, so with that being said, anywhere you go, any job that you've ever worked in your life, the first thing they would typically do is train you, right? So that's the same when it comes to this industry, modeling and acting. You have, like, if you got a job at Walmart, even as just a greeter, no disrespect to greeters at Walmart, hey, teach his own. But my point is, it's pretty simple. Like, you greet customers as they walk in, but I guarantee you they do some type of training with you. You go to McDonald's, they're going to train you on how to make the fries, how to cook the burgers, how to take money. Even if you've had cash register experience, they're still going to give you their specific training. Why? Because training is good. Put it like that, okay? So now, like I said, to answer that main question, are these places scams? That really just kind of depends on the instructors. And so do your research. They have good instructors, good people that care for you, care about you, then 100% it's not a scam. Go for it. It's a good way to practice, and get in front of an audience, a crowd, and do what you want to do. Because if you can't do it in front of that small group, you can't do it in front of the world, Now, I will also say this. These places are kind of like you get what you give. You understand what I mean? Like, I've sat in and I've had classes where I would have to force and basically drag it out of people, drag the passion. I'm like, where's the passion? You paid to be here. You want to do this. It's not my job to drag it out of you. It's your job to bring it. This is the place to make the mistakes. This is the place to be shy, but you have to conquer that fear here. You have to get up in front of the crowd. Far too many times I'm like, okay guys, we're going to work on monologues. Who wants to go next? And nobody wants to raise their hand. So to me, if you're going to do that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. Now, the $1 million question. What happens after I graduate these places? Some of the schools have agencies attached to them, and they sign you to the agency once you graduate. So the agency is there, has a name for itself, and they will send you some opportunities. I will give you that. But again, this really falls on you. You have to be willing to do the work. Many times, again, as an agent, I've seen people that graduate the course, they have all the tools been handed to them, and then you may never hear from them again. This industry has a 2% success rate, not because it's so hard, but because it's so easy to quit. And it can get discouraging because you have to be okay with no. If you watched the previous video, you know what I say about no. No is an acronym. It stands for next opportunity, network often. You can't be afraid of the word no. So that's why I try to say that as many times as I can, on as many videos as I can. You have to be able to handle rejection in this industry. I promise you, let me say it from my hood folks, I promise you, boo-boo, you will get more no's than yes. One more time, you're going to get more no's than you're going to get yes. And that's okay. That's okay. Look at it like this. Some of your favorite actors or actresses in the world, the most famous of all, have gotten no to certain roles. It comes with the territory. You can't win them all. You should never audition for one particular role and then wait to see if you get it and turn down other opportunities. No, you take the opportunities as they present themselves. And if it works out for you where you got two people wanting you at the same time, well, then you go with the one you like the most. All right. So anyway, but after you graduate, typically they're going to sign you to a contract, and then and then a lot of people think, oh well, now I have an agent. I'm on Easy Street. Woohoo! Time to put the feet up. No more work for me. I hate to break it to you. No, when you have an agent, you have a partner. An agent is merely another tool in your toolbox to help you find opportunities. Okay? My job as an agent, I can't guarantee you anything. I can't guarantee you're going to be selected. I can't guarantee you'll ever work. I can guarantee I will send you the opportunities, but you have to land them. I can't go to the audition for you. I can't land the role for you. Sometimes even with my friends, my casting director friends, I can suggest somebody, and this person could be one of my besties, and I can't guarantee you that you'll get that role because you got to be right for the part too. So you have to do your part as well, okay? But you're still going to be self-submitting. You're still going to be looking up gigs on your own. Um, we work together. I work for you as an agent, but I can fire you the same as you can fire me. Okay? So they're going to assign you to the agency. Don't kick your feet up. Don't think you're on easy street now. You have to work. Places like these places, what can make them it's up to you to force them to be legit. How about that? That's the way to do it. If you're worried about whether or not it's legit, I'm gonna say, yeah, everything's legit if you force a company to be legit. So when you go, you give them every tool that you need to succeed. And if that agency is not finding you gigs, they're not working out for you, it's your responsibility to move on to the next agency, okay? So the consensus, the overall decision I've come to, judgment on modeling and acting schools that's out there, no, they're not a scam. They can be, depending on your instructors, depending on you. How much are you willing to work? Okay? So if you have any questions further, you feel free to hit me up. By all means, I'm an open book. You can email me at ebernardsmith, just like the title, ebernardsmith@gmail.com. But please, guys, if you found this video informative, click the thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel. Share the video, tell your friends about it. Maybe you know somebody who's thinking about a career and they're thinking about going into one of these schools or what have you. Have them watch the video first. I'll give them my straight take on it. They can even hit me up. I don't care. You can text, you can email me, and I'll be happy to answer. Leave comments if you want, and I'll be happy to respond to your comments. All right. So thank you for watching. Once again, I'm your boy E. Bernard Smith, aka Smif. That's SMIF. Period. I'm out this piece.